Hello again, welcome to Tony's Kitchen. Welcome to CookingaRound's kitchen. What am I doing again? I have a request for French fries. I know I have a French fry recipe already. You can check it right about there. But this one is going to be French fries like the big boys. I'm not going to mention their name here because it is a copyright issue. But you know which are the big boys. One of the biggest food restaurant sales in the world. So, I'm going to show you how to make them and they're going to be absolutely awesome. Now please don't say, oh my god, look at this guy. Here this guy is showing us diet recipes and now he's giving us French fries. Well, I'll tell you what. I have been good boy, and since you saw those last pictures on my diet recipe, which is up here, I have lost even more weight. And if you read this article right here, it shows you that you can eat some French fries and chicken wings and it still helps you maintain your weight and it keeps the pounds off. Trust me. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get going with this awesome recipe. Okay, we're back. I want you to grab yourself about 1.5 pounds of potatoes. Basically any kind of potatoes which is good for frying. Just ask your supermarket which are the best ones. These are new potatoes. And take your handy dandy peeler and I just want you to remove the skins just like that. And I shall be back. Okay, we're back. We got them all peeled. Now what we want to do is we want to make them a little bit smaller than the average fry, just like that big boy. So I want you to take your handy dandy knife and you can use a machine, you can slice this, but you know something, I like to do it by hand. I have a machine, but a lot of people out there don't have a machine, so I'm going to show you how to do it by hand. So what I want you to do is I just want you to slice it, but I want you to keep an eye on it. Do it very slow. And I want you to do just a little bit less than 1/4 inch. And it will basically look like that. See? Very simple. Now, what I want you to do is now take that and I want you to make the fries about as skinny as possible. So basically what we're looking at is fries like this. Okay? So I'm going to finish these and I shall be back. Okay, we're back. Here's the French fries and you can see how I did a beautiful job without a machine. I like to do things by hand the old-fashioned way. That's the way my mama taught me. Now, I put that aside. Grab yourself a big bowl full of cold water and I want you to put that inside, just like that, the French fries into the cold water, and I want you to move it around and I want you to leave it in here for 5 minutes because I want to remove all the starch from the surface of the potatoes. And I shall be back. Okay, we're back. You can see that the water became very cloudy here. That's the starches that was removed from the French fries. So what I want you to do is push this to the side right now, just like that. And grab yourself a kitchen towel and just place that there. Now there's other ways to do this, but you know something? This is what my mama taught me. And I want you to take the French fries, just like that, and I want you to place them on the towel. Just like that. Now, if you take a look at the water, there's all that starch that I don't want, and you just toss that. And now, you just take your towel, you cover it, and just basically move it around a little bit like that. And we're just going to let that sit for 2-3 minutes, and I shall be back. Okay, we're back. That's been drying, so we take that off to the side. Okay, now I'm going to put this down because this is going to be hot on the cutting board, and I want you to grab a big bowl, and what I want you to do is I want you to take about 1.5 liters of hot boiling water, or very close, and I want you to put that in there, and I want you to take 1/3 cup of sugar, any kind of sugar, put that in there, and I want you to keep on, and now what you do is you grab your French fries and you put your French fries in there like that. Now this is going to sit for 10 to 15 minutes and I shall be back. Okay, we're back. It's been about 10 minutes and this has been soaking really nicely. Now put that to the side, just like that. And grab yourself a plate this time and grab yourself another nice clean kitchen towel. Now you can use paper towel on here if you want, but I don't use paper towel to absorb, excess grease. This is, for me, this is trying to help the environment here. So anyways, now what I want you to do is I want you to grab all these French fries like this and just put them on top of your napkin, just like that. There we go. Okay, that's done. Now, any excess water will go down to the bottom and the towel will absorb it. Now, a very important stage. This now has to go into the freezer. Yes, the freezer for 20 minutes. I know it's a lot of work, I know it's a lot of procedures, but the outcome is awesome. And once you get the hang of it, it goes like that. So I shall be back in 20 minutes. And we're back. I have my deep dish pot here with corn oil. And here comes my French fries from the freezer, and they're a little bit more stiff now. So what we're going to do is we're going to check and see if this is hot enough. Grab yourself a large fry, not a small one, and just put it in and see if it bubbles. And there you go. You can see the bubbles. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but I can see the bubbles. So what we're going to do now is very gently, so it does not splash back on you, grab one of these handy dandy spoons there and just drop them in like this, because I don't want the grease to splash back on you. And I do not want to overfill the pot. There we go. And now we're going to let this go for about 3 minutes and we're going to remove it, and I shall be back. And here's my chicken. It's been 3 minutes. Now I want you to lower the heat like that. Now I want you to be very careful because it's very, very hot. Grab yourself a large bowl, and this time we're going to put paper inside because we are going to absorb the grease. And what I want you to do is very, very gently, at this point, I want you to remove the French fries into the bowl. We're going to take that and we're going to let that sit for 10 minutes. I know it's a lot of work, but it's going to turn out awesome. I shall be back. And we're back. Now you can retest it again with a toothpick or with another fry and make sure that it's hot. Here it is. It's been drying for about 10 minutes and I removed the absorbent paper. And now you have to be very careful because that is very hot and this is still being very hot. So I want you to take the French fries and just put them back inside to refry again. Just now, depending on your heat settings, we're going to let this go for anywhere between 5 to 8 to 10 minutes. And until it's nice and golden brown and crispy. We're back. Turn off the heat. Now what I want you to do is remove these French fries and just look how they look. There we go. So I want you to grab yourself a bowl, put some disposable paper napkins inside, and just drop it inside like that. There you go. Now, how are those starting to look? Yummy, yummy. So let's take all those out. Now what I want you to do now, just a little bit, I just want you to toss it around a little bit on the paper, like that, just to get some of that grease out, just like that. Don't worry, you'll get the hang of it. It's pretty easy. That's why I use a large bowl. There you go. Now let's just remove this. And now that it's hot, I want you to season it with salt, or if you want some vinegar, toss that around. And there we go. And there is our big boys fries. Take it nice, thin like them, crispy like them. Whoops. And crunchy. Want one? It's absolutely delicious. Okay. So, again, thank you very much for allowing me to present this to you. Thank you very much for allowing me to show you this recipe. I hope you enjoyed. It is absolutely awesome. It has I know it takes a little bit of work, but it is worth it. So, again, thank you very much from Tony and Cooking Around. Goodbye now.